Donna from the Lost Closet 12, and I have a ship with me video for you today. This is from the weekend sales. Nothing really to brag about, not too much. Again, I was running a discount, like 50% off of like everything from last year, and 20% off and 30% off of other items. This I was going to keep for myself, but I have enough sweaters. It's like a Aztec print sweater. I think it has pockets. Yeah, it has pockets. That's probably why I was going to keep it. This sold, it was on sale, I don't know, probably 50% off for 30. And no, this one was 30%, I remember now. And they sent me an offer for a couple dollars less, and I have a space issue. So I was like, okay. Like, it's just Pink Rose. It's not a luxury brand. So I was like, okay. So that's what we did. So, and my scale is in here today. And this is going to be my first ship with me video since the change on Poshmark. If you don't know, they changed their shipping from priority to ground, but it went down. I did hear some resellers talk about it, and I did look at it real quick. I think that change was announced on the 8th, so you probably already know about it. But if you don't, look into it. They have an 800 number and or an email that you can get free ground shipping supplies. Only, the way I understand it, only for Poshmark sellers. Like, you can't get those supplies and use them for eBay. But I'm sure somebody will. Like, but don't do that. Like, if your shipping supplies are like priority, then, you know, pay the priority and use the box. Don't hide the box or try to cover it up like with paper or throw it in a bag. I've seen people do that on film, and I'm like, no, that's not okay, because part of the price, I would imagine, that you're paying for priority is the cost of the box or poly bag, like the tie back or the bubble mailer. So, yeah, don't do that, because that does not help bring things down. It just helps inflation. So, I'll look more into the Poshmark, where are we? This was just £1. And this is cardigan. I have to get a blind. I'm not generally up here this time of the day, and the sun is like coming in hard. And this also sold on, I think it's a silk top. Yeah. It's not it's silks, petites, and it's 100% silk, if you can see that. It's a ribbed knit sweater. There's nothing fancy about this, but, you know, people like the minimalist look too, so that's probably why I picked it up. That, and it's a good fabric content, and it's a nice, solid, versatile piece. So that only sold for a couple dollars, like maybe 8 or 10. I'm not sure. I'm so horrible, because like it'll sell, and I'm like, I do the delist thing, and I don't really know what it sold for until I plug in my numbers. So, I mean, of course, like, if I have an offer, I'm gonna decide if I want to take that offer or not. But I can't hold what each piece sold for. There we go. And this, I don't have a lot to ship out for the weekend. I'm not being as active as on eBay or Poshmark Mercari. I'm not writing anything new. I haven't been thrifting. I haven't been pretty much doing nothing lately. So, I went back to work and then I got burned out. I don't know what happened. But, I'll get there. It's just, you know, getting reacclimated to an old schedule, I suppose. So, this sold, come on, it's a little bent there. Oh no, it'll pop right back out. It's gonna pop right back out. It is a little bent, but it should pop right back out. Vera Bradley. I looked up the title, like the style name, but I don't know what the style name is. You'll have to wait for Flip Friday. I'll say that every Ship With Me Wednesday. Wait until Flip Friday. But these won't come out until the following Friday, not the coming Friday, because these videos come out on Wednesday. I'm going to do this week's Flip Friday the following Friday. I give myself a week because sometimes you're going to need that week. You know, I'm not going to need it every week, but I don't want to say I'm going to put out a video every Friday and this is going to be the topic and then not do it. I want to make sure I have enough time. So I do them, I'm a week behind, is what I'm trying to say. And it's kind of sad that I can't use the free priority boxes. I have a ton of the tieback mailers and the padded flat rate envelopes. I have a ton of them, and it's going to take me a minute to get through them now, I'm sure. I will get through them, but it's going to take me a minute. Because I had bulked up for Q4, and this weighs over a pound. I don't know why I'm weighing this. Because they're still up to 5 pounds. Like, nothing changed except that the priority is no longer. And I did read somewhere, I didn't fact check it, so I should not be saying it. But if you do use a priority packaging to ship on Poshmark, I did read, I think they said a $5 charge. So don't do that. So, this was Vera, right? And these I've had forever. They are just, I don't even know how I picked them up. They are beat up Michael Kors flip-flops. And I picked them up to sell them, and I've had them forever. They sold for like $5. I was lucky to get that, so no complaints. That was a 50% off sale, and she sent me an offer, and I'm like, yeah. Because I bought them a long time ago. Should have not even ever listed them. Because, I mean, it's a good brand, and it's a cute flip-flop, but they're beat up. They're like, no one really wants to pay extra money for that. So, I'm glad to see them go. New home. This is not going to get in the bag. I don't know if it's me. My hands are, when they get tired, they don't want to do nothing. Oh, come on. There we go. This is 11 ounces. And I'm just going to write Kors. I'm not going to write Michael Kors because what's the point? This sold on, I think this is Monster High or Bratz, but I think it's Monster Highs. it goes to a place that I looked it up. I did find several pieces at the bins, and I was gonna lot it all up, but I'm like, no, I'm just gonna part it out. Sometimes I lot it all up, sometimes I part it out. Sometimes I'll part it out and people will bundle it together. So I guess it just depends on what you want to do. You know, they paid $9 for this one chair, so you definitely can make more money parting things out, unless if the parts that you have are not worth anything, then you might want to lot it up. Got my free bubble wrap. Now sometimes it deflates, but this still feels good. I know it does not look like I checked it, but I did. I close it. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. Because I don't want it to move around too much. That's why I did that. And it's reused bubble wrap. If it was brand new, I probably would have tore it or cut it nicely, but and that doesn't even weigh 4 ounces, but we're going to write 4. And this, I was so glad, like I made a boo-boo, and then it just fixed itself without too much effort. A customer had sent me an offer. I can't remember what the offer was for this very hat, and I thought I accepted the offer. I did not. And when I went to do my shipping later that day, I was like, what happened to the hat? Like, I sold the hat, I accepted the offer, and I didn't. And the offer since expired by like 5 or 10 minutes. And I was like, oh, bummer, what do I do? And I didn't know, I couldn't think of anything that I could do to fix that. So I just was like, live and learn. So, a couple days later, like 2 days later, I made a sale. This was on sale for $9. I don't know if it was a 50% off or a 30 or something. That was on sale for $9. And I believe it was the same guy. So you probably got a better price, but I got the sale. So it worked out. And I believe that's the last thing. Come on. My hands are not, they need a break. So before I do my labels, I'm going to give myself a break. And I know this is a huge bag, but I didn't order, I thought I did. I ordered the medium, I thought I ordered the medium-sized bags. But I did not. So I'm just like a newbie lately. Like making all kinds of mistakes and wasting big bags on little hats. So I guess that is it for this Ship With Me video. And I want to take a moment to thank anyone who has taken the time to watch any of my videos or leave me a comment or subscribed. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. I'm trying to put in a lot of effort into YouTube, and I'm growing. It's a slow grow. I'm not complaining, but I just wanted to take a minute and thank anyone who's taken some of their time and either liked my video, commented, subscribed. So thank you very much. And if you're interested in more content like this, hit the notification bell and you will be notified when I upload a new video. Generally Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I will probably cut one of those back. And so I don't think I'm doing a thrift haul on Monday. I don't think I have one scheduled, and I don't have anything to show you. So that's probably not going to happen. So have a great week, and I will see you on the next one. All right. Bye.